What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Urban Nerd. This channel I give my nerd reviews. On today's nerd news, also do movie reviews. And today's movie review I'm doing is Stuber. Stuber. Yeah, this is if you guys haven't seen any of my reviews, I pretty much give my general idea or feel of the movie. Then I go into my positives, negatives, and whatnot. This movie, to me, it wasn't good. This movie was directed by Michael Dowse. The only thing really notable that he's done is Goon and Take Me Home Tonight, which, Take Me Home Tonight, I didn't hear a claim about it. Goon, I heard it's pretty good. I don't even think I've seen Goon, but hey, a lot of people talk about it like it's really good, so we'll give him that. Now, this movie is starring, Kumail Nanjiani. He's been in a bunch of movies. He's an Indian comedian, he's just an overall funny guy. And Dave Bautista. Bautista's been in multiple films. He's been in a new, the last, James Bond movie. He's been in the Iron Man with the Iron Fist. He's been in plenty of movies. Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone knows Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista is man. He used to be a WWE wrestler. Now, the thing about Dave Bautista is he's always been humble about his acting abilities. He's always been he's just happy to get his role, he's still trying to learn, still trying to be good. He's trying to do what The Rock has done, because The Rock has become generally a good actor now for the most part. And I give him props for that. And though you see he tried his hardest, you can definitely tell he's not ready to be lead in a movie like this, because there was a movie supposed to be called I Spy coming out, and it was supposed to be coming out in the next couple weeks, but apparently that thing got pushed back into 2020, early 2020 something, not even a distinguished date. So it might be because of this movie, because the reviews on this is not good, and I understand. Because first of all, this movie, you wouldn't believe what happened in the theater. First of all, I got there late, and most movies you figure 20 minutes credits or whatever. This thing already started. Felt like it already started a couple minutes. I didn't see no words or trailers, credits coming up. So I was like, okay, how much did I miss? But apparently didn't miss a lot. But even there, there was some two old couples that were to my left, right? And then there was a guy and his kid or whatever to my right. And there wasn't really a lot of people in this theater. Yo, the movie's going, and there's this action scene where Dave Bautista is running through with his partner, and they're chasing the guy from the raid, Iko, I believe. He's got blonde hair in this movie, but he's always badass. But I can't say he's good. Though he is great in the Raid and Raid 2, he's not been in such great movies. He was in that Mark Wahlberg Mile 22 movie, which was god awful. If you want to see my review for that, just check it out right there. But anyways, so though he is great talent, he did not make this movie any better than it was. The story wasn't that good. If you guys don't know, Stuber is pretty much this cop goes and kidnaps an Uber driver played by Kumail Nanjiani, and so he takes him, kidnaps him, and basically has him be his getaway driver for this whole movie. That's where this movie pretty much fails, because this movie tries to be a comedy really bad, but the comedy doesn't really hit. There are some funny moments. Granted, there are some funny moments here and there sprinkled throughout, but a lot of times I just found myself just laughing at how stupid the movie was in general, how stupid the plot was, how this movie was continuing. At some point, the old lady literally said, "I can't take this shit anymore." Literally said that, and then got up and walked away. And then the old man and then his girl or whatever, and then I guess the guy that came with the old lady, they were like, "Where's she going?" I guess maybe to the car. I don't know. And I'm listening to them more than I'm listening to the movie, and I'm just finding them hilarious. And then he was like, I'm gonna go see what happened to her. And then they came, and eventually the girls couldn't take it anymore. This movie is too bad for them. They literally just got up and left. Meanwhile, I'm looking to see what's gonna happen with the little kid, because this movie looks like it's supposed to be a comedy, but there's some cursing and whatnot going down in this movie. It's very violent, extremely violent. You could definitely tell from the trailer it was violent, but it was a lot more violent than I thought they were gonna let the kid watch. But so they stayed there. And I'm watching this movie, and there's just things that just makes no sense as far as, belief or disbelief, what I say. Because I can understand, but once they're away, I'm sure getting a 5-star is important. But once you shoot someone, once things get violent, once he throws someone in your car that's a criminal, really, you should just get away. You should have just got away from the get-go. But somehow Kumail Nanjiani just stays with Bautista this whole thing, and you know, in the end, like, you already see it's very formulaic as well. You're seeing that, okay, by the end they're gonna be best friends. You already know this. Just as soon as the movie starts, you know it's basically like one of those buddy cop movies. That's what they're going for. They're going for the buddy cop movie, but to fail. They're not Lethal Weapon. They're like, so many other movies just do it better, you know? And this movie that's where it failed the most. The comedy did not hit. I will say, the last third of the movie, I did find it more entertaining. But the rest of the movie, it was just a drag. It seemed longer than it should have been. And I just was waiting for it to end for the most part, you know? Bautista, I love you, man. But this movie was a piece of shit. It was literally a piece of shit. Like, I don't know. I wanted to like it. Granted, I wasn't jumping up once I saw the trailer. I saw the trailers, I wasn't hyped for this movie. I thought it was going to be okay at best, and then maybe pleasantly surprised, but it just didn't do it. And anyone going to see this movie, I wouldn't even say go see it. There's so many other movies out right now. So many other movies out. Crawl, for instance, is not the best, but it's really entertainment. Lion King is about to come out. Like, yo, like, if you got Movie Pass, not Movie Pass, if like no one's using Movie Pass. If you got A-List with AMC, maybe use it to see how, you know, what you think. But if there's other movies you haven't seen, I'd say go and see it instead of like wasting your time on this, because it wasn't a good movie. I'm sorry to say, it just wasn't. If I had to give this movie a grade, even putting it with just the buddy cop movies in general, I will be generous and say, like, because of the last third was more entertaining, I would say a C-. I'm gonna say C- because it just didn't hit on the simple parts. The story was lacking. It wasn't that good. The comedy, you know, Kumail, he did his best. Bautista, his jokes were falling flat. The way he was acting the character just kind of seemed a little stale to me, and just like I don't know, it was weird watching it, and I can't recommend this movie. So if I had to, like I said, a C- is a grade I'm giving this movie. See something else if you can. That's pretty much it. If you guys haven't seen the movie, if you guys have seen the movie, comment down below. Tell me what you think about this movie. Once you see the movie, if you haven't, you know, come back and then comment on, because I want to see what other people thought about this movie, because it really wasn't good, and I was hoping it would be. So that's pretty much it. Remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe. Check out my last movie review. Check out my playlist of movie reviews. And remember, I'm Grant. You've been watching Urban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next movie review.